Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Kalizadian Faria. I'm from IPB University. So today I will interview my cousin. His name is Masin. Masin, can you please introduce yourself to us?
Yes, no problem. So my name is Shane, as you said. I've been living in Indonesia for a year. I went over there to work. So after my studies, I worked as a reliability engineer in Tereos, which is a big factory in Indonesia, in Cilegon. And now I'm back in France since last year, still working as a reliability engineer, but for the Monduel, which we're making vegetables in like boxes, making salads.
Hmm. Uh, where did you come from and when you first come to Indonesia?
So I come from France, let's say from Paris. I arrived in Indonesia January 2020, so for work, and I stayed there until December 2020, so for a year.
Hmm. What was your first impression about Indonesians' habits and culture?
Indonesian habits. So let's say for food, like in France, it's really like we have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we eat different things. In Indonesia, like people just eat when they're hungry, and mostly like they eat rice, noodles, and stuff. Whatever the meal, like whatever the time of the day. So that's a big difference. Also, like, well, the religion is very big in Indonesia, more than it is in France. Well, like Muslim religion is very big. France, you have a lot of other religion who is not like such into the what such into the our daily lives. And of course the weather, because in France I arrived in January where it was very cold, and in Indonesia you have like the same weather, like very hot all year. So that's like the first thing that popped in my mind when I arrived.
Did you have any difficulties with the language, culture, and food, etc. while in Indonesia?
So with the words, like the language, before living, so I knew I was going to Indonesia, let's say 2 or 3 months before arriving. So I started to learn by myself. So few words like selamat pagi, selamat malam, satu dua tiga. Like that was the basics I knew when I arrived, and I was able to work in English. So for my work, it was not a problem. It was more a problem to work with, like to talk with the operators who are only talking Bahasa Indonesia. So I was only talking with the managers who were able to speak English and then doing translation to the other guys. And then in my daily basics, I was able to say a few things in Indonesian, and then with my English, I was able to buy stuff, talk a bit with people. I liked in the Indonesian food, especially maybe beef rendang, which was I suppose my favorite. And then I liked spicy, not too much, and the fried stuff, not every day.
How long have you been stayed in Indonesia, and how did you adjust to being in Indonesia?
So I've been in Indonesia for a year. I adjust myself. Well, it was, let's say, different as it should be because of it was during the Corona. So basically, I was working, coming home, then working again, and then the weekend. So that wasn't like I was not doing a lot of things. It's depending on this. And then, well, I met someone who is now next to me. that helped me a bit in Indonesia also. So no problem. I need to live in Indonesia for me. No problem.
What things made you finally get used to being in Indonesia, and what things that you like while in Indonesia?
Well, first, like it was easy for me because I already had a job, so I had something to do with my days, like going to work, working, then having a basic life, like going groceries, going on weekends, meeting Gina also, and well, that also helped me being able to enjoy my time and yeah, like enjoying my time. So it wasn't that difficult, I was saying.
Okay, that's all for today. Thank you, Masin, for your time.
No problem. No problem.
Okay, see you when I see you.
Yeah.